Welcome to this meditation, channeled by Sananda Kumara. Please find a comfortable position with your back straight. Close your eyes and connect with your body. Before we begin, we advise you to set an intention from your heart for this experience. Repeat with me, mentally or if possible out loud. I allow myself to be open to love. I allow myself to be in the present moment. I allow myself to connect with my body. I allow my energy to flow freely. I am here and now. Take 3 deep breaths and get ready. The channeled meditation is about to begin. I wish you a beautiful journey.
All life needs to flow to exist. A flow that is represented and manifested by your will to live, your emotions, your passion. If you lack the will to live, life is flowing very slowly in your center, in your being. This is the source of death. And this is the denial of I am. We compress, we repress because we cannot deal with the truth of I am in me. As we judge, as we cannot accept what it was or what it is when it expresses itself. Be it because you included the judgment and the repression of others in your own existence, just emulating your parents or life around you, society, other human beings. Maybe you had an experience. And all of those experiences, most of the time, is just a reflection of your own being in another cycle of existence. As you are already aware of it, remember, when life feels dull and uninteresting, when you cannot enjoy life as it is, you are repressing, you are judging, you are incapable to accept your true form. You are in a state of contradiction. A part of me wants something, and I don't know how to deal with it. It is uncomfortable. It is ugly. It is distasteful. Morality is an adversary of truth. Don't judge. Don't repress. Every desire, every craving is life force trying to find a way through you and express it in your most basal desires. If you don't allow this energy to overflow, you'll be forever stuck in this contradiction. I am craving. I am starving. These reads as a state of survival, of limitation. So the most basic desires and cravings will come as an urge. And and then you repress it and fight it, because it is basal in its nature, animalistic. You need to learn, to understand, to comprehend that only if you allow the overflow, it will become a more elevated form. And the overflow does not require action outside of you. The overflow is not that you're gonna do something. The overflow is the allowing, is the comprehension. This is part of me. And if I deny it, if I repress it, I'll never understand what is behind. I'll never see the truth of me. Morality denies the truth. Only if I can embrace everything in a state of love can I actually do something about it and offer a better way of high frequency. But if I judge, if I repress, I will never have the opportunity to enhance a part of me that will be forever attached to its lowest form of self-expression, the one that comes out of survival, out of starvation. Many other forms of desires can be expressed in this manner. Many ways of living represent this inner struggle. And every lowest form of self-expression is one usually attached to pain, guilt, and suffering, as this is the lowest frequencies and vibrations. It comes with struggle, violence, conflict, duality. How can you understand this? You have to accept if you want to elevate. So when life feels dull, uninteresting, and you feel the urge to feed from something outside of you, this is just an illusion created, a refraction of your pain, the pain of self-judgment, the pain of repression. When I am my true self, all life energy will flow, and in the flow, it is the ecstasy of being, and you are free of all of this morality and judgments that you created, because all of your expressions in a high level of vitality are beautiful. When you are free and you stop judging yourself all the time and repressing, when you hold the impulse of expressing these basal desires as they are, as they come, because you love yourself and you see what is behind, what is the true, what is the actual need behind every minimal movement in you, you can find beautiful, amazing, creative ways to be. So please, it's time to let go of this duality of repressing, and then becoming overwhelmed by life that needs to be expressed, and then express it in its lowest form of frequency and vibration. Be overwhelmed by guilt, by pain, misery, and suffering, and go back to repression, repression, repression. This creates a chain of events in your reality that will never stop. So please comprehend, there is beauty and joy in life. To all. But it's required in its transformation, where the struggle cease and the judgment are overcome. This is an inner alchemy. So please, allow all your cravings, allow all your desires to be as they are. Don't take them for face value. This is not who I am. This is a part of me expressing itself in this manner, in low frequency, low energy, in survival mode. And when we are in survival mode, the craving is painful, is contracted. Remember that is your frequency that creates your reality. If you act out of this craving so strong, if you go outside of you to do something about it in this energy, you will create more circumstances and situations with the same pain. So first you need to learn to elevate yourself inside. It's very easy, you just need to embrace it, to allow it to connect to the life, to the energy that is all around you. You know how to bring energy from the source and allow it to flow so powerfully in your body that you don't actually need to do anything outside of you. As all your desires, all your cravings are coming from the emptiness and the belief that I need something outside of me to become full and complete. That's why all of this repression do not allow the divine in you to become divine. That is a very weird contradiction, as there is many human beings that wants to become sacred and divine by repressing. This will never be, it cannot be. It's only by allowing it, by embracing it in absolute terms, but refraining to act on illusion that I need to express it outside in my life in this frequency of craving, is to allow inside and to move the energy so beautifully in a state of allowing that the sensation of being me becomes something else. This is the transcendental power of alchemy, where you become something completely different, and your fragrance will change, and beauty will arise in that part, and aliveness will go back into your life. So elevate, 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 and from that state of pure elation, allow a new dream to arise. From this new state of awareness and consciousness, there is other ways to overflow that same need. No longer out of craving, out of emptiness that creates more pain of emptiness, but out of overflow that creates overwhelming multiplications in your existence, where you are elevating others and others are elevating you. This is the divine law. All of you are co-creating, choosing to be bound to it, as this is a self-expression of the divine, and we are all part of it. And every realm, every dimension, every creation has its own laws and rules created by the divine that is co-creating inside the sphere of co-creation. So understand this. Change yourself by elevating inside. No need to repress. No need to overflow your hunger. Overflow the beauty of I am in you by learning how to move the energy in a state of acceptance and be in ecstasy without any reason. You don't need any reason to be pure life and joy. Just existing can be amazing. And then I overflow all around me, and the amazing become even more amazing to you and everything in your circle, in your sphere of projections. I am the co-creator of reality, and I understand the powers of the divine in me. I choose to stop procrastinating the understanding of my true nature and to project my reality beautifully. So be it, and so it is. As I understand, every desire, every craving, every need have a specific tone and pose, that this tone and pose is the projection that will mirror back to me. I understand it was my self-denial that was being projected back to me all the time. My lack, my emptiness, my sadness, my rejection in one aspect or another were being rejected back to me. How can I change my pulse? How can I change my tone? I should never wish to stop desiring, as it is the same as saying, I don't want a life flowing through me. This is a misunderstanding, a huge error of many in this spiritual path. I should never reject the need, the craving, the aliveness inside of me. I must see it as a warning that I am drifting so far out of my center that these cravings and desires are arising as a mechanism of survival. If I want to be in a pure state of harmony, life will be an extension of my overflow. I won't feel desire, not because there is no need to enjoy life, but because desire is obsolete. Because my life is a constant ecstasy, as this is my tone and pulse. Everything that arises in my reality reflects this sensation. I hold the frequency, and reality will mirror. So there is no time to desire and crave, as I'm always being fulfilled. So it's not about fulfillment is about enjoying the beauty of creation, as every creation becomes beautiful and fulfilling. When I go stray from this truth, craving, pain, misery, survival starts to creep inside my reality. And I start to distort the mirrors around me. And that's how slowly creation degrades to a state of misery. Now it's time to elevate it back to its glory and beauty by acknowledging this mistake, this error in perception. Now it's time to go back to unity in you, in your selflessness of I am. This selflessness represents a being that is inside creation without attachment to any form and shape, allowing itself to play all the time with all the shapes and forms that shows up. It's not about holding a shape and form to survive in a reality that is hostile. It is about enjoying the purity of creation and playing with it. It's a very different state of reality. And all of us, we need to grow fond of it again and relinquish this very painful state of misery and pretending has nothing to do with me. You know that it requires a learning. Learning to enjoy. So weird it is, isn't it? Learning to enjoy life. How can that be? But it is the truth. Learning to enjoy life. And stop pretending that's nothing to do with you. And love to pretend that life is all about you. Because in truth, life is all about the divine that you are inside. That is perfect and beautiful. You just need to allow it to irradiate inside of this realm of projections. So please embrace everything inside of you, stop denying it, and start guiding it back to the beauty and the pleasure of every time, all the moment being fulfilled. It's a very different state of existence. Please allow it to be. Learn to enjoy life. Thank you very much. So be it, and so it is. As all of us learn with time, projections and mirrors can be something difficult to deal with it. As many times we have a distaste for what we are, our fractured state. So please understand that it's time to make amends with all of your parts. It's a mistake to fight against something that you are, as the fighting perpetuates what he rejects. Allowing it, loving it, learning to deal with it may be a tough journey for all of us to face, to acknowledge. But it can become easy in this linear time that we live, as we choose to correct all of those mistakes with a beautiful commitment that I will love myself more and more. And the correction is not an obligation, it's not a duty, it's not a mission, it's not a fight, but an act of love to take care, to guide back to its beauty and glory. So be it, and so it is. So let's choose once again to elevate what we are in this shape and form to a beautiful, beautiful expression of I am here now. Let's just release any form of attachment in our bodies by uptightness, pain or suffering in any form and shape in this physical form. Every pain, every suffering represents some form of stagnation in your system. Just embrace it, just allow it to only go back to pleasure if you embrace it. I allow it to be, don't resist it. Allow the energy to flow. I allow the energy to flow in every minimal aspect of me. I allow the energy to flow, I allow the energy to flow, and if the energy flowing brings to my consciousness memories and choices that I am denying and repressing, I will love it. Because this is what happens when a lot of energy flows through the pain, it will arise in your consciousness as the truth. So please, to become free of it, choose before to love it. I allow the life to flow through my temple, and every misery in me will become life again, and life flows and flows and flows and flows in my being, in all the aspects of it. It is an amazing glory to be divine and awake, and I am divine and awake, and the glory of the divine flows through me as aliveness. I am full of life. I allow life to flow through me. So be it, and so it is. It is a joy to exist. Enjoy life in you. Appreciate the taste, the aroma, the beauty of it. This is where I reside in full aliveness. Now, let's bring a beautiful taste to this aliveness that flows. Let's ignite our bones, our marrow, our spine, the frequency of the new earth. Allow it to overflow in all of your water. Allow this frequency to arise and arise and arise in everything that you are. Now start the tornado of energy in your heart, in the flower of consciousness, that it spins and spins and spins and spins and spins very fast, igniting this tornado with the energy of the new earth together, becoming one. And you start to emanate and pulsate this energy. Let it be in integrality, igniting the heart temple frequency. Feel oneness in you. Everything in you is one. Now feel the endlessness of I am. You are eternal. I have no anxiety, no urge. Life is an endless joy. Feel it. The lightness of a feather in your heart. Now put your feet in the ground of the new earth. Feel the grass in your fingers, the aroma in the air, the sensation of being full of life in the new earth. Feel it. Feel it and store deeply in your bones again and again and again. Feel the energy on the background, a perfect harmonious society, perfect trust, confidence, security. Feel it. all coming from an emanation, a frequency, a music that all beings are dancing together with it. It's the same tune of beauty. Endless joy comes into your direction all the time, and time is endless. Now bring all of those sensations back to this physical form as a powerful stamp. Allow all your atoms, all your cells to know this is who I am, this is my reality, this is my center, that's where I go back to. Inform reality, that's your choice as a divine creator. And all the atoms around you have to follow your power. And waves and waves and waves of creation go all around you, interconnecting your energies in the divine realm and yours, multiplying so many times. And a huge wave of transformation go around this system. Deep in the core of Earth, on its bones, is crystals, and the consciousness of Gaia itself, and envelops the whole planet. Millions and millions and millions of beings are resonating all together in the same tune, and more of them are awakening. They fall on their knees and they remember. Joy creeps in their heart. They are awakening through your form and desire. Celebrate them. Enjoy them. That is their free will. Feel the power of the new earth here present. Feel the divine above you, so close, so integrated to you. And feel the divine coming closer and closer to this realm of creation and many other planets and civilizations as this energy go around this realm of creation. It is a beautiful thing to see. So be it and so it is, as this is my will. Just acknowledge your state as this pillar of light that integrates the core, the center of this creation and its borders, where endless energy comes through you to sustain and expand the beauty of this creation. You are the unifier, you are the singularity, you are the divine child that by free will and consciousness choose to become one again. In this beautiful state of oneness, we all become divine God creators of I Am. Let's co-create with the divine mind, beautiful creations, universes, planets, beautiful creations of love, of gentleness that caresses us inside and outside, with joy and beauty, of allowing, embracing, co-creating, overflowing. Let's overflow together in this realm by allowing our co-creation in our divine decrees and visualizations right here, right now. As you are perfect, as you are, and the beauty and joy of creations can be expressed here in your thoughts, your emotions, and the frequency they create. Let's choose together so wisely how we're going to create this amazing cycle
this day of yours. Choose beautifully yourself igniting this energy, this frequency in your bones, in your marrow, in your life, grounding this sensation again and again as many times you want and require. And to make it even more easy, beautiful and happy, visualize yourself celebrating your joy of sustaining your own creations in the end of this day.
We are all here by choice. Even if you don't remember, you chose to come here and to co-create with the divine. So let's do it beautifully. Let's decree out loud. So be it and so it is, because this is my will. The will of divine sacred consciousness, divine sacred presence manifested right here, right now in this earth, through this face and temple of I am. So be it and so it is, so be it and so it is, so be it and so it is. Gratidão.